Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
First delivery to him on the way. And our first pitch is taken for ball one as we are officially underway from Comerica Park. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Line drive to center field. Mata patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Maikel Franco would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Maikel Franco.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Santana is off at first with 2 away. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. This one's down to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's late. He's safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping in as Asdrubal Cabrera, and the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. In there, no balls and a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tough slider down low for a strike. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. To the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. He'll lead things off here. Here in the bottom half.
For the Tigers, third baseman.
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. Next for the Tigers, number 14, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. So 1-1. Is strike two swinging.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Lorenzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Here's Ryan Braun now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Missed with a slider. Yelich, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The 1-1. Yelich is running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Two and 2. And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch, and Braun is gone for out number 2. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 to him now. In there, 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
He loses him on ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Ripped on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate. Stepping into the box, Hernan Perez. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. And that misses ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 1-2. Here it comes. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. Into the bottom. Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Now the 2-0. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Perez from the outfield grabs. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone. Get himself back in this count.
1 out, nobody on. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. On deck, Carlos Santana. The 3-1 is taken for strike 2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So now Carlos Santana looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Grounded to the right. The tag, and he is out. Now batting, Manny Pena. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Santana waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Michael Franco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman,
A ball and no strikes.
Franco.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Ready now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Hernandez, base runner at first with 1 out. Runners going in there. Now the throw.
He's safe.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera, and that's low, ball 4. Into the box as Drupal Cabrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Eflin. As he's got here comes the first pitch, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. There's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Zach Eflin goes down for the second out in the bottom half. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Christian Yelich. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Franco on the move. He's got it one away. So digging in now, Ryan Braun looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Ramos gathers it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Jesus Aguilar threw a base on balls his first time up. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one just missed outside. Runners on first with 1 down. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. On deck, Mike Moustakas. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Next for Milwaukee, Mike Moustakas. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Set and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-0 to him now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Braun over at second. Aguilar at first, 1 gone. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back. Guys, now Travis Shaw will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Luis Avila is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Oh, 2 to Travis Shaw.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And a good throw is in time, and they escape the jam. Leading off the inning, Odubel Herrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Center fielder, Odubel.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Moustakas has a play. 1 down. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Hoskins is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. So next to the plate for the Phils, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. He'll come home with it. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Stepping up now, Michael Franco. He got called out on strikes his last time through. In there, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. A little low, it's 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Full count still. Now here's the pitch. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Popped him up. Shaw over to his left, and the inning is over. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
So we got
Pitcher number 20, Wade Miley.
Jonathan Scope will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. We'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bautista has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Corey Knebel answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Number 21.
A ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. High pop up. Aguilar is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here now is his Asdrubal Cabrera. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's 1 for 2. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Digging in, Luis Avilan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing called strike, 0-1. There goes Cabrera. On attempt misses. The throw down. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Ground ball left side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Ready for another chance, Jose Bautista. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And even 1-1 count to Bautista. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bautista waits on the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck, but hey,
this one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's 1 for 2. In there, 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he takes ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Bautista, the runner at first with 2 gone. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your hand.
And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Popped him up. Aguilar is there, and the side is retired. In is Christian Yelich. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. One and two for Christian Yelich.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way. Here comes the first pitch, and that one just missed outside. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Striding forward now, the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. It was a walk in his last trip.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
The new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. The 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And he strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs. So now Carlos Santana. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kane is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here's the first pitch to him. He's running. Strike taken to throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. The 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Swing and a little tapper. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it.
And we'll have to leave it there. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up, ball 1. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. In now, Manny Pena, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Riding in as Dribble Cabrera. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. And it's fouled away.
Cabrera.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Settling in now, Pat Neshek. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. On the ground to the right side. Shaw has it. And he is out on the tag. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ball 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Bautista swings, and this is well hit to left. Yelich going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now in the box, Corey.
Leading off for Milwaukee.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game.
Curtis Granderson is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Curtis Granderson.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy Man, he was selected in the 3rd round during the 2002 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. His career numbers against Pat Neshek, he's 0 for 4. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So 1-1 home. He is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row, and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Lorenzo Cain is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. Christian Yelich is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Junior Guerra gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
3-0 to him now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cain coasts under it. 1 out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Aguilar is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike. Digging in once again, Ryan Braun. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Tommy Hunter been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
He's set. Here it
Number
comes.
96.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. A couple of walks for him thus far. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. Three and 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
3-2, full count. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Aguilar stands at first with 1 out. In the dirt, and now let's see. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the 2nd out. Big mistake there. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco. No hits to this point.
Third baseman, Mike Harrell.
Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Previously against Junior Guerra, he's got a 3-for-5 line. He also has 1 home run. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Ramos.
Line drive base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Shortstop number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Ripped down the line. But a foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Hit hard on the ground is short. Garcia gloves it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Striding into the box, Travis Shaw. The previous history with Tommy Hunter. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Travis Shaw becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Bases are empty, 1 man in. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind, 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping up to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Two 2-0 now.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Milwaukee, good night. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera is there. One pitch, one out. Stepping in for the Jays, Yonhervis Solarte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. One out, nobody on. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 3-2 one more time. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The 3-2 one more time. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Hoskins, but he won't get there. It falls in. So striding forward now, Rendell Richard. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Solarte leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Next to bat for Toronto, Justin Smoke. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. Santana's got it to Cabrera for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel.
Slider swung on and grounded toward short. Diaz brings it in, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Chopped toward the second baseman. Travis has it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So now Carlos Santana looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Sliced hard on the ground. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. At the plate, Michael Franco. Here comes the first pitch.
Michael Franco.
Now the 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Nope. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The tag's there. Stepping in to Oscar Hernandez. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Left fielder.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Hit on the ground out to short. Cabrera's there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in, Russell Martin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. At the plate, Kevin Pillar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with two away. Coming to the plate now, Devin Travis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The next 3-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Hernandez on the move, makes the catch, and that'll retire. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Popped him up. Solarte has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Wilson Ramos. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball stays outside. Curveball that time, not even close.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Grounded back up the middle. Diaz scoops it up, and there are 2 away now. Here now is his Dribble Cabrera, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Cabrera.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he just misses with a curveball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and that retires the side. So in now is the Blue Jays pitcher, number 54. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 54.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Blue Jays pitcher with an even 1-1 count. And that one just missed outside.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Got him.
The batter, number 1. Georgia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. A 1-1. There's a fastball down below the knees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a curveball drops in on 2-1. 2-2 now.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Slow roller back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Yonhervis Solarte. He singled his last time up.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Aaron Nola as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Aaron Nola.
In there at the knees, strike 1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pilar's there. And that's the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
What do you
A
got?
check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball one. Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Herrera's off and running. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Herrera at second with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Rendell Grichuk. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, strike 2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Justin Smoke.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Bautista. And that one is gone. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that misses for ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping into the box, Russell Martin. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Save. Standing in, Carlos Santana. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. A base hit in his first trip. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 1-0 the count. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's one. On to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the one. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded up the first baseline. Ramos makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Check swing grounder to the right side. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. It's in there for strike number 2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin.
First delivery to him on the way. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. Devin Travis, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Still bunting here, but he pulls it back for strike 2. Popped him up. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first down. Now at the plate, Devin Travis. He popped out in his first trip. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Again, he sends it out of play. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Number 54,
Kendrys Morales will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Kendrys Morales.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Cabrera is calling for it. 2 down. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side. Mark Leiter, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A bouncer to the left side. Diaz picks it up. And he's set down, 1 away. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make it 0 for 1 so far. 1 out, nobody on. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Leiter, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch.
Got him looking, and that'll... Now at the plate, Yonhervis Solarte. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Chopped toward the second baseman. Hernandez comes up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0. Little chopper back to the mound. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Justin Smoke comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And that's too high. Ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Stepping into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Luis Garcia takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Russell Martin now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. So 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And Curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Smoke on the move. 1 out. Here's Carlos Santana now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Diaz brings it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Franco. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And leading off the inning, Kevin Pillar. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this lead off.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Two and 1 the count to Pillar.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Into the box now, Devin Travis. It was a walk in his last trip. And he gets ahead 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hoskins looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mark Leiter. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this number 68 will grab a bat hit for the pitcher here.
Number 68.
And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
The 1-2 hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Aledmus Diaz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. On to first, and this will remain. Biagini gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Cesar Hernandez. First pitch coming. Here it is. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-0. When you're down 0-1, your head's on the swivel.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Digging in now, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. No offer at a letter high change. It's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hernandez at second. Ramos on at first with nobody out. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So here now is the pitcher, Luis Garcia. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Justin Bour will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Justin Bour. Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. This is on the ground over the first. To second for 1. The tag, and he is out. Adam Morgan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46.
Yonhervis Solarte will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. A high fastball is in there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Chopped weakly to the left. Taken there by Cabrera. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to third. Franco has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. It was a walk in his last trip. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be. Now batting, Jose Bautista. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Diaz scoops it up. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And he's safe.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Brian Tepera is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position. The 1-0. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Batista at third. Herrera stands at second. No outs. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces from the stretch. Holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. This is pulled into right, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored, and he is in there. stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. And their runners at the corners now.
Franco.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish out.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 5-2. Out in front of it, strike one. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Hit out towards second. Travis fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So striding in, Wilson Ramos. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Three runs already home here. Now that's popped up. Travis is under it. 2 gone. But in the end, he thought better of trying to score, so he remains at third. Into the box, Asdrubal Cabrera, who could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1 and 2 now. On the ground to the right side and through, a base hit. And not in time as the run scored. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away. Scott Kingery will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Popped him up. Travis over to his right. And that ends the inning. Ready now to Oscar Hernandez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Oh, and he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th. Russell Martin now. He went down on strikes last time up. Victor Arano answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Here comes the first pitch. Check the swing there and pops this one up. And Santana able to stay with it here for out number 2. Now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. And this ball swung on and hit to center field. And this should do it. Pereira is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Wilson Ramos. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Here's Brian Dozier now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Arrieta's ready. First pitch on the way. Line to the right side. Oh, he gloved it. Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger.
First baseman number 35.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Arrieta has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. A ball and a strike now. Runners off for second. This is line to left. Hoskins makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. So digging in now.
Shortstop, Manny Machado.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2. Throw won't get him. Next for the Dodgers, number 13. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Tapped out in front of home. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Here's another 1-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Stepping up now, Reese Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Fouled off. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Hernandez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Carlos Santana, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Softly hit to the left side. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch. In now, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The catcher, number 9.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Settling in now, Jock Peterson.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Behind 0-2 now. Arrieta sets, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Another 0-2 coming. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Runners on the move for second. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. And there's 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Kike Hernandez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the belt, the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Hernandez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level. And he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. The 3-1. Runner breaks for third. Good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. Once again a 3-2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. The pitcher, Walker Buehler, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now both runners on the move. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Here's Brian Dozier now, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Second and third, 2 away. Outside, 3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Popped high in the air. Hernandez waits on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So next to the plate for the Phils, Michael Franco set to lead off the home half of the second. Hard hit ball to second, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one. First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2. He's got to regroup.
So it was a swinging strike three. Wilson Ramos goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance, Cody Bellinger. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins waits on it. One away. Striding in once again, Manny Machado. He popped out in his first trip. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hit to short. Cabrera's up with it. On to first, and there were two down. Striding in, number 13. He drew a walk his first time up. Hit hard on the ground to short. Right to Cabrera. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jake Arrieta.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jose Bautista. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses with a curveball. Sent out to straightaway center field. Peterson is right there, one down. At the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Popped him up. Number 13 is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that misses inside 1-0. Ball and a strike. So 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Arrieta leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled away. Heading out towards shallow right. Hernandez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Hoskins is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He singled his last time up. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Santana has a play. Oh, no, he missed it. Into the box now, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hoskins waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Kike Hernandez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 count and the pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score.
Popped him up. Number 13 shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Maikel Franco, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
To 1-2 now. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Hit in the air out to left field. Kemp has a read on it, and the inning is over. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Walker Buehler. They'll lead it off against Jake.
The pitcher, number 20.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian Dozier. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. So that'll bring it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Santana. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Digging in, Wilson Ramos as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And that's by him. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
Popped him up. Dozier in foul ground. But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And there's 1 away now. At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The wind up and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Jake Arrieta. He reached on a single in his first try. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
And this guy can hit a little bit, too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses with a curveball. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Ready once again, Manny Machado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit hard up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. 1 down. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. And there he goes towards second. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And here's a swing and a miss by Kemp as he's a strikeout casualty. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Yasmani Grandal. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track in the inning. Here's the center fielder.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder, Asdrubal Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Behind 0-2 now. And Check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And it's gone. So now Carlos Santana, 0 for 2 on his line this far. Field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-2. There's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Machado is there, in time to first, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Franco. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Here's Jock Peterson now.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Arrieta gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Santana's got it. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in once again, Walker Buehler. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Yasiel Puig will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hit on the ground out to short. Cabrera's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
It's time for the
Pedro Baez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Coming in is Peterson. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. it's fouled away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Wilson Ramos becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Popped him up. Machado ranging into the outfield, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Brian Dozier now. First pitch on its way.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Hit hard down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Pitch is popped up. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Standing in, Cody Bellinger. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's Manny Machado now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Jake Arrieta.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Set, here it comes. Bounce towards the second baseman. To his right, Dozier throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Back up the middle. Dozier has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. Career numbers against Baez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and 1 strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bouncer up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So stepping in, Rhys Hoskins is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And a slider, cold strike. Digging in, number 13. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Third baseman, number 13.
Adam Morgan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Adam Morgan.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. Nothing in there. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's a .417 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider down low for a strike. Dominguez rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. The 0-2 once more. Runner goes for second, right side, and that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. Throw into third, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run. So striding in, Yasmani Grandal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that. Chris Taylor will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 3.
He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Now the 2-0 is taken, ball 3. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Luis Avila. Justin Turner will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, he's 1 for 2. And it's fouled away. Avilan stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. This is his first year at the big league level. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Hard hit ball to second. Reined in to Cabrera for 1, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. So coming to the plate, Kike Hernandez, 0 for 2 from him.